What up, Internet? Welcome to a video about the dividend portfolio. It has been a while. I think the last video is from August and I had around 21,000 euro invested. We were still negative with the gains and everything, except dividends, of course, but the value gains were negative due to Corona and all that. And there has been, some development in it, and let's check everything out. So this will be, as I mentioned in a previous video, this will be my last video on this channel about the dividend portfolio. I will move that part into the Trezor One channel and talk in German about this. Because the target audience for this clearly are retail investors, and same for Trezor One, so it's just more fitting on that channel. But I wanted to make this a clean ending on this channel because we had some goals for this year. My goal was to invest 20,000 euros into this particular portfolio and share everything here with you. I guess that was reached. Invested are almost 25,000 euros. I announced a stretch goal after reaching 20,000 euros of 30,000, which I did not reach. I was able to, save up the money to do that. If I would buy everything now in December, I could still reach that goal, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to put everything in right now. I rather spread this across multiple months. So that's what I continue to do. As you may remember, if we look at our activities here, and let's go for buy activities, you can see that I bought these December, November, October, September, etc. So I bought every month, and even here I bought multiple times a month. So this is the first of the month, then in the middle of the month, and then we have even here on the 7th. I think this was a problem where I switched all of the regular buyings for a week. But anyways, and during Corona, I even bought 4 times a month. We have here 1st of April, 7th of April, 15th of April, and then the 23rd of April. So 4 times a month. I invested here quite a lot during the Corona dip. And since it has been recovering a little bit, this has been going up, of course. And as you can see here from the holdings I have, they are almost all in the green. So I would say the target for this year was definitely reached. I did not reach the stretch goal, but I'm also not that particularly sad about this. If we look at the different holdings, I invested into these corporate bonds from the beginning, but stopped sometime in the middle of the year. There was a video about that because they did not provide let's say, the protection that I hoped for, or the less volatility during the Corona crisis, which was exactly what I bought them for. And they didn't provide that. So I stopped investing in them. They went down just like stocks. So I could just go with stocks that pay out higher dividends and have more gains in general. So the only 3 ETFs that I'm investing in right now, still every month, are the all-world high dividend yield ETF from Vanguard, an ETF on developed market REITs from iShares, and S&P 500 high dividend yield from Invesco. So these are the 3 ETFs that I invest in this portfolio. They of course have quite some overlap from the holdings itself. There is a big US part of it. So my portfolio in general has a lot of weight on the US market, but all in all, I chose those 3, and I will continue to put money in them. I hope to be more aggressive in 2021. So I thought about a new goal there. I'm not yet entirely sure how big I will do the goal, either 30 or even 40,000 euros. But I will announce this on the Trezor One channel. But let's look at the most important part here for this year. Let me go here all time. dividends. This portfolio is for dividends, for cash flow, and we are at 467 euros of dividends since I started this portfolio, and that was in December of last year. So it's basically around for a year now. We have some gains here, 7%, 0.04% on the REITs, but they don't really matter. I care about these dividends here. And as you can see, we earned over 100 euros each. It will continue to grow like this. If I go to the dividend dashboard, you will see that that the dividends here, they rose, and here we had the peak here in June, and we did not made a new record here because it was spread out over 3 months. So normally here we had the all-world high dividend yield in S&P 500 paying out in the same month, but here they were in different months. But overall, this together was of course more than this. And now we have still a big one coming up from the S&P 500 in December. So we can expect this here to go, let's say, around over 50 euros, definitely, maybe even 60. And that will total us 500 euros of dividend this year. Very small, of course, to what's in it, but I don't look at, what's like the current state of it. 500 euros is nice. Like, I did not work for this money. It's amazing. But I'm eyeing bigger numbers, of course, right? If I have a portfolio value of 200,000 euros or 500,000 euros, we are talking much different dividends here. So the important part for me is that these dividends grow over time, and this accumulated chart per year will show me exactly this in a few years' time. And I hope I will stick with it, continue to do that, and share everything with you here. Or on the Trezor One channel in that case. That is the entire reasoning behind it. So everything went as expected this year. It went so during the Corona downturn. You don't see a dip here because I aggressively invested. I think you can see this on the performance chart though. Yes, this was the Corona dip. Of course, negative performance. It slowly went up. I continued to invest down here. We had a long period here, and it just recently went up again when the news of the vaccine came in and all that. Since then we are back in the green and have some small hope. But again, as long as these things pay dividends, I'm okay, even if it's in the red for a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. So I will continue to aggressively fund this portfolio to get the cash flow up. I think I could go even more aggressive, honestly, and I will try to do that next year. So if you want to keep up with that, if you want to stay informed, head over to the Trezor One channel. I will link it below, and there we can talk in German, because I would like to talk much more also about the market and individual stocks and all that, but it's much better fitting to the Trezor One channel and the Trezor One product. So I will do that over there. That's been it. I'm interested in of course, if you have built a dividend portfolio or any portfolio this year, if you have invested, what did you do during this time? Of course, I'm very interested in that. Yeah, let's do this on the new channel. So yeah, follow us there, follow me there. And I'm glad you were sticking around. And on this channel, you will of course still see all of the SaaS and product building and company building types of videos that you are used to by now, I hope. All right, that's been it. Has been a good year. I see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.